Today we're going to be looking at messy space. Now, messy space is a problem-solving framework that is perfect when you have a question or a problem that you can't solve right away. I'm going to demonstrate how messy space works using the sample question on the left. Now, messy space is made up of 3 phases. Phase 1 looks at what I already know and what I need to know about the problem. Phase 2 is called messy space. This is when you devise a plan, you may choose a strategy, and then you'll test it out. In other words, it's where we get messy. And our third phase is when we come up with a clean answer or a solution that is both reasonable and can be justified. So I'm going to start by reading the question. It says, which position is closest to 2/3 on the number line? So I'm going to start with what I already know. I already know that the number line ranges from 0 to 1. I also know that there are 12 increments on that number line. But what do I need to know? I need to know how to find 2/3. So I'm going to start to enter the messy space. So I know that 1 whole is 12. I'm going to write that as a fraction. If a whole is 12, I know that 1/2 is 6. Again, writing it as a fraction. But I still need 2/3. So I'm going to start by breaking that 12 up into thirds. I'm going to do that by dividing. So each third is worth 4. So that's my first third. Put some lines to make that a little bit clearer. My second third. And then my final third. So I've broken it up into thirds. But going back to the question, I need to find 2/3. So if 1/3 is equal to 4, 2/3, which is here and here, would take us to B. Because if 1/3 is 4, 2/3 has got to be 8. And you can see the 8th number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, is equal to B. 2/3 of 12 is 8. And that is how you solve a problem using messy space framework.